Outback Outdoors is brought to you by Hoyt. Get serious, get Hoyt. Rocky Mountain Hunting Calls, home of bugling bull game calls. We call the game. Gold Tip with smart carbon technology. Spot Hog Archery, the world's toughest archery products. Go-Light, revolutionary lighting solutions. Bowhunting.net, the web's #1 bow hunting site since 1996. Hamsky Archery Solutions. Maximize your accuracy. Rage Broadheads, the revolutionary rear-deploying broadhead. S4 Gear, meeting the demands of nature and those that tame it. Winner's Choice Custom Bowstrings. And Hex, the evolution of concealment.
Here at Outback Outdoors, we are fortunate enough to apply for a lot of different areas. And sometimes we're lucky enough to draw the tag. Well, in 2011, I was one of those lucky guys. I drew a 2011 Wyoming elk tag that I've been applying for quite a while. Matter of fact, I had max preference points in order to get it. And I was gonna join my good buddy Quentin Smith and QRS Outdoors Specialties, heading up to Wyoming to hunt elk. Big-bodied. Okay, well, as it oftentimes happens, we've been working this little bowl and we had a few answers, but there's some answers down here, some bugles down here. And we came up and Q spotted a big-bodied bull. He's probably a mile and a half away, so we really can't tell how big he is, but he's a big-bodied bull. And we're trying to figure out the wind and get a feel for how to approach him, at least to size him up and see. He's all by himself. He's just out in this flat, this sage flat, feeding. So we're thinking he's a mature bull because of the body size and the fact that he's by himself. And we're seeing still a lot of young bulls with the cows. So anyway, we're gonna head down this ridge and see if we can't make a plan. Boy, he's sure a big-bodied bull. Morning hunt's done. We're gonna back out of here. They've bedded down. We know that there's a bull in here.
That's right.
But with this wind, thermals have changed. We'll do everything wrong. We don't want to do that because
that's right.
You guys have killed some big bulls out of here.
There's some big elk in here.
Yeah, so we're gonna back out. Possibly. This is a great morning spot. I mean, they were bugling until 10 this morning. We saw a couple of small bulls and. But we gotta go find the big boys.
Well, like I told you, they're just working up and down this thing, so we say that and then he bugles right there again. He's really not that far up there, but he's bedded.
He's bedded, yeah.
Welcome back. Let's rejoin Trevon Stolzsfus as he bow hunts bull elk on public land in Wyoming.
We set up this morning. The wind was blowing like crazy, and we set up on a high point and just glassed. We actually have a bull, a small. It's not small. He's a 5x5. It's not a small 5x5. Smaller bull with a bunch of cows bedded. Then we've got some bulls bugling their heads off over here, so we're gonna work over. We got the wind right in our face. See if we can't make a play on them. This is thick, and we played that right. Q stayed down and kept him talking basically, and we got to sneak in here. He came in. I had a hold about that much. It felt good. I mean, it's hard to tell. Wyoming, public land. We got a permit though. For you independent filmmakers out there, when you're hunting public land, get your permit. It's a $10,000 fine. Boy, he just went down there, and I saw him head back that way. So we're gonna give him some time for sure.
He came in.
Yeah.
How hard?
Well, I had to hold this up this big. He says, wait. I mean, I'll go stand where he was here in a second. And I came to full draw, and he looked over, and he was adjusting the focus, and I had to move over because I couldn't shoot him. So I moved over, and I figured it 22 yards maybe, but that stop in on it.
I heard it hit. I heard it hit and I heard it
We ran down, and we went this way. Then I haven't heard him crash.
I haven't either. Let's just wait here.
Yeah, we'll give him plenty of time. I want to watch this.
Just sitting there.
He's bigger than that 5.
Before the break, Trev found himself up close and personal with a bedded bull elk. Let's rejoin the action.
Well, we got some good news and we got some bad news. The good news is we found the arrow right where the bull was.
Yep.
The bad news is I hit that bull right in the shoulder.
Less than half the broadhead penetrated.
Yeah, I mean, that is solid.
Oh, yeah.
I got my bow turned down, but still, I mean, if I would have been back that much, I just had this a little window and I was too far forward.
Yep.
The good thing is we didn't find a stitch of blood, not on the arrow. We found some hair on the broadhead. The broadhead was, I mean, you could tell it hit that shoulder hard.
Yep.
And fell right out, right on the ground, right where he stood.
I agree.
And he ran off, and we've just followed the trail, and not a stitch of blood, which is good. You hate to miss an excellent trophy animal like that. We didn't even get much B-roll because he just stood up, and there he was, and we were 20 yards from him.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, and that's bow hunting. I mean, you've got a split second, and you did a great job calling and keeping him, and we, work and move in, and so he'll live to breed another day because he's a good bull.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I don't think he's fatally wounded at all.
Not
at all.
No, and like I said, when that happens, you make sure because you never know.
That's right.
All indications said it was a shoulder hit when we found the arrow in the broadhead.
Watch
that
the
much penetration, some hair, and no good blood.
That's right.
And but then you take that trail, make sure. Throughout the hunt, we had great interaction with elk. We just couldn't make it happen. And as the hunt progressed, it got a little bit warm, and it was coming down to crunch time. With 1 day left to hunt, we knew it was go time. Unfortunately, my cameraman, Jeff, had to leave. He had prior obligations. And so Quentin and I talked Travis Stevenson, who's the ranch manager of the Split Rock Ranch, into running camera. We decided to look somewhere else. We realized it was a minute, 2 minutes left, whatever football analogy you want to use, and we were on the 10-yard line, and it was going to be tough, but we had a chance. And so we went and started to look at these pockets where we knew there had to be some elk. As we were driving through this one canyon on actually a well-maintained 2-track road, Travis, our new cameraman, looked off to the left and said, that looks like a place some elk would be. But it's too close to the road, nobody to check. And we thought, reverse psychology, why not? Let's give it a shot. Quinn and I jumped out, I grabbed my bow, Travis grabbed the camera, and we went over that ridge. We got into a little opening, Quinn bugled, and the bull hammered. He wasn't far away. Pretty soon I looked to my left, Travis was standing there with the camera, and there's a cow not 4 yards from him. But it's so thick you could barely make it out. As I turned to my right, I looked, and up on a little bench, through the trees, the bull's antlers turned. Talk about up close and personal. That bull wasn't 7 yards from me. I tried to sneak the draw, and that son of a gun, I don't know how he saw me, but he caught the movement and turned and pinned me down. Bull wheeled. Hopefully he wouldn't go far. It wasn't 15 seconds and Travis says, "Here he comes." Off to our left, looked over, and that bull was running down the draw right to us.
On this week's Outback Outdoors show, we have a double dose of adrenaline-charged bow hunting action. First, we join Team Outback Outdoors founding member Adam Wells as he bow hunts mountain lions in the high country of the Rocky Mountains with Andy Julius Outfitters. Then we head north and join Team Outback Outdoors Jim Brennan in Montana as he works around his busy guiding schedule to try and harvest a trophy bull elk late in the season with his bow. Welcome back. On the last day of Trev's hunt, let's see if he can seal the deal on a trophy bull on the conclusion of this exciting public land archery elk hunt.
I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to be that. We've just worked so hard. Quinn? Did he? I think I heard him crash.
I heard him crash.
Dude.
I heard him crash too.
You called for that. Was perfect because you know where I shot him? Standing right there. And you know what?
Right,
I didn't draw till his head bit behind there. And then did you hear me go? I tried to squeak. It was
that?
Well, my claw was in the side of my mouth. So but I'm trying to settle the plan. I think we tucked it.
Good work, bud.
Finally. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Hey, stop. What? Hey, look. Right there. He's laying there. He's laying right there.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Quinn. Travis, thank you. Jeff did a great job while he was here building the story. We do have a story, don't we?
Oh, we have an amazing week. It has just been, we have seen bull after bull after bull, and
Well, we did it, guys.
we got him.
Last day, and I know that's a cliche, last day, but we did it. When he came in the first time, he was, what, 7 yards from us?
Oh, 7 yards.
And there's nothing like that. And he
That
bugled, and we couldn't do anything. It was too thick to shoot through. I mean, I don't know how we haven't even looked at the footage. You couldn't have seen him through the footage. You might have been able to see a glimpse of him turning his antlers, and then we thought he was going to come through, and he caught us.
Yeah, when he bugled at 7 yards, that was neat.
Impressive.
Wow.
He just didn't like it and took off, and we got back in on him. That's unusual
You
to
gotta
bust
keep
a bull
going.
out, though, and to be able for us to call him back in. And you looked over when we got in this bottom, and you said, "Here he comes."
Yeah, he come right off of that hill. He was mad with Quentin, man, he was coming.
And then we were able to squeak something to make him stop. I'm not sure what that was, came out of my mouth. But we got him stopped, and then wouldn't you know it, I guess I got her done.
Got her done.
Oh, what a hunt. What a memory. Not only did I have a tough hunt where we prevailed and we stuck to it and had some success, but I made some new friends. I want to thank QRS Outdoors Specialties. If you're looking for a quality hunt in Wyoming or Colorado, call Quentin Smith. They're the real deal and quality operation. I want to thank Travis Stevenson from the Split Rock Ranch for taking time out of his busy schedule to run camera on that day, the very last day when we took that bull. Hey, thanks for watching Outback Outdoors, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it. And we'll see you next time on Outback Outdoors.